Awesome, so you received your battery in the mail. It's a very straightforward process. You're gonna receive some foam inserts in your box. You're gonna wanna put those on each side of the battery to give the battery a nicer, snug fitting when you put it into the frame. We're gonna be installing the battery with a large 72 volt connector and a BMS connector. These are the only two cords that are required to plug the battery in, and after that we should be good to go. The battery is easily one of the heaviest components on this bike. I find that installing the battery into this frame, it's easier to have both the side panels disconnected. If you have the R3 Extreme or you purchase the security alarm with any of our R3 bikes, it's gonna come with this alarm piece. It's gonna have a sticky adhesive on the end. You're gonna wanna try your best to move this out of the way. I like to leave it at the bottom of the frame here, as it doesn't really get in the way of the battery. Your opposite 72 volt connector, you're gonna wanna leave that hanging out along with the BMS. You don't want to get those in the way, but we'll be plugging those in a second. The battery is gonna face in like so. You wanna try your best to weave the battery in without crushing any of the other components. There is plenty of space in there. It's just a matter of getting it in snug. You can reach over, make it easier for yourself. Okay. Everything looks good. It doesn't wobble around. That means you have it in the right spot. We'll move over to the other side. Okay, so you're ready to plug in the battery. It's gonna be fairly straightforward. You're gonna have a BMS connector coming out from the top of the bike. It should be a black and red cable. You're obviously gonna have the two 72 volt connectors. They're gonna be fairly obvious. So we'll start first with the big connectors. You're gonna wanna make sure that the bike is off. The key, you're gonna wanna make sure that it's facing off. So we'll start by plugging in the connector. They're opposites. If it makes a little pop or a little spark, that's okay. There's not going to be any damage done to the battery. You're then going to want to grab your BMS cables and plug those in like so. Congratulations, your bike is officially done. Watch the second video for how to install the rear lights, and that'll be all.